Hey guys, welcome back to the adventures of Mianna, my enchanter. And we are sitting here at the Frenzy Camp of Lower Guk. I decided that since Butcherblock sisters are bugged right now and I can only get one pair successfully, I should just come to Lower Guk and try to find some sort of solo grind in some corner down here. Hold on, some business real quick. Alright, so we're killing my pet off here. Anyway, I started roaming around, gave some people some clarity, and I realized, too late, that I had forgotten that right now is a bonus XP weekend thing. So sorry, I'm talking to people, getting distracted. I only have one brain. So it's like packed down here, almost like it hasn't been for a while, in months, since the server was fairly fresh. So there wasn't really much open, is what I assumed, but I had only just started to look around, and I've got to tell about Polonius. Yeah, as you know, he's dead now. But I just started to look around, and I was thinking, I wonder where I could find a grind with some warrior mobs that are, in charmable range. Oh, a 49 magician! Wow, that's packing a punch right there. And so I swung by Frenzy, and I was like, oh yeah, of course it's camp, but I just wanted to look at it, for old time's sake. And Feeble was here. I think it's a 50 necro, right? So I looked in for like just a second, and then I ran back out and went to check out those Dark Ghoul Knights over outside of Sentinel, and they were conning Dark Blue, but I remember from the last time I looked them up on P99, they're anything but Dark Blue. For me. They're definitely probably a bit high for me. I might have to pet this guy. Or not. And so, anyway. Gosh, Enchanter life. Now I gotta throw on my Illusion Troll. Get my HP back up here. And probably throw in a room. So anyway, I went down as conning them. They're dark blue, but they're probably like just literally one level underneath me, in all honesty. So only just dark blue, Probably not very safe to make an effort at. Definitely needing runes now. Jeez. Down to 48% HP. Let's hit ourselves with a bind wound. We got no heals right now. So this guy sent me a tell, and she said, "Who are you with?" I'm like, "Well, nobody. I'm just surfing around for a solo spot." And they're like, "Come on back. Would you like to? You could take this camp, but I don't think you're gonna be able to handle it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I wasn't even planning on taking the camp. I just swung by to, take a look." And she's like, "Well, I'm looking for my runes here. There we go. Would you like me to help you put together a group?" I'm like, "Well, I got like an hour and a half. Okay." So here we are with Erdano, and she's here as well. The Necro is still here. Got our rune up, got our troll illusion going. Hopefully we're alright. And so that's what we're doing. We got a little frenzy grind going on. Mianna is now 42. I forget what level she was the last time you saw her. I believe she was 40 or 41, but I honestly can't remember, mixing in the group videos and stuff. It's really hard to say. Now I'm not using a charm pet because the necro is doing a fear kiting thing. So a charm pet would only disrupt that, right? Because the charm pet is a ghoul, and the ghouls have ghoul root, and ghoul root means that the mob turns around and fights instead of running away. So we don't want to do that. XP is nice, actually. So I don't know who else, if anybody, is coming. It looks like we just got a wizard right now. I'm checking with the buds to see, you know, if anyone else wants to come. We could use a healer, definitely. Anybody, really. But a druid would be nice just for the heals. Boom. Oh, my own clarity has dropped. So yes, Polonius is down, unfortunately. He got EverQuested. That's all I gotta say about that death. It was totally... He got EverQuested. I think I forgot to give Verdano a clarity. In my old guild, Mayhem. And how's Feebles doing? Feebles is holding. You know, I wonder if us two could handle this if I hasted a pet and gave him weapons and whatnot. It would be tough to take out these higher level mobs, though. So yeah, some people are commenting that some people are commenting about how easily I let go of my hardcore character. Like, I definitely let him die. Could have saved him very easily. Shoulda, coulda. But the thing was, I really wish I hadn't flagged him as solo self-found. Like, when I was going on that, my friend Calmethar started a self-found enchanter. And I'm like, dude, I would love to play self-found with you on your enchanter. But I couldn't, because I was flagged as solo, specifically. You know what I mean? So I was really kind of bummed about that. I was like, well, where's this gonna go? Like, it was kind of an exciting idea to see how high a level I could get solo, self-found, hardcore, and whatnot, but the grind is so long on this server that I would rather do it on like P99 Red or something. And I just didn't feel like, without being able to group with other people, and I know that was one of the things I was saying, like, oh, this is the way to do hardcore is solo. But yeah, I think it is solo, but have the option to, you know, dip into a group here and there. That's where you really get to collect your rewards. You know, chat with people, get some admiration for your accomplishment, you know what I mean? So it was just gonna be like a lonely, and it was gonna be kind of like boring, safe grinds, you know what I mean? That's what it was gonna be, let's be honest. So, anyway, here I am. Hoping to pick up a flowing black silk sash. This necro says she's got like 40 of them. So I guess she's just been like living here, which, you know, if you're going to do that, I do appreciate that she was so quick to ask me, hey, do you want this camp? Please come to this camp. I'll help you put together a group to take this camp, because, You gotta feel bad if you're holding the camp down. You've already got a bunch of belts and you're holding it solo. You know, it's kind of like you better be encouraging other people to take it, which she is. It's good. But if she weren't, like I wasn't even here to take the camp. I didn't even think about it. I just like, oh, frenzy, because it's one of my favorite camps to solo, and I'm planning on coming here later, but not now. But yeah, I don't want it to be. One of the things that turned me off about TLPs was the mage bot armies holding down like every worthy camp, you know? That is a mage pet. I thought this guy was a wizard. Huh. So I think this is the patrol. So resetting the timer I got going for that. Okay. Yeah, it's like super minimum cost for me right now. Because she doesn't want me to charm a pet, you know? So, like, what can I do? If I don't charm a pet, I'm like a backup wizard. I'm just nuking and tashing. And, of course, mezzing occasionally. Like there. I could slow. Maybe I should. Wow, that guy got nuked to high heaven. Oh, he is a magician. I don't know why I thought he was a wizard. He's a 49 mage. So I guess they might just be happy to have me around for the clarities, mostly. The Tash is probably not a horrible contribution as well. I got too many spell sets. I'm going to have to save this one because this is what I want to use right now and get out my buff spell set because my buffs are dropping. Took quite a beating, but the rune is giving me plenty of time to recover. Getting up to 80% mana now, which is good. We've had one frenzy. This is a second frenzy pop. I was here. He's got a sword. I don't know if that means anything for having anything else. But let me get my nuke up. I should slow him, actually. Be a wise... Well, he's going to be feared, so I don't need to slow him. I don't think. Oh, or maybe I do. Wow, that was a lot of HP I just lost right there. Boom. Down he goes. Okay, another frenzied kill. Let's see what we get. Do we get the belt? Fine steel longsword and phosphorus powder. Did we get the belt? Ring. Okay, ring. Just telling them I'm an alcoholic, so if no one else wants it, I'll take it. But I got the last one, so I'm happy to give up the ring. Oh, I think Giordano knows that I'm an alcoholic. Yeah, he's... Seems like most people seem to know me now from the videos. For better or for worse, I don't know how they feel about me, but they know me. Yeah. So XP's not that bad, 22%. That's about what we were getting when we were soloing. Now we're down here. I know what I thought was a safe place to camp out, but it turns out it's not. It is on P99, but there seems like there's a wizard that patrols through the hall outside of Sentinel on this server, and I thought that was going to be a safe hall. Apparently, it is not a safe hall, so I'm gonna have to rethink that idea. Sorry you have to look at an ugly troll for right now. I should probably pull up another rune. Because when I get hit really hard around here. Like, look at that, he just turned around. And my stupid arse is sitting right next to him. Almost like I'm trying to get aggro. I'm gonna use runes until we get to full health. I picked up a bunch of extra jaspers, so it's really no problem to do so. Look at him getting hit with the nukes by the mage, and then boom, my nuke, and he's done. So, this is going to be the grind for now, and I'll unpause it when we get another frenzy spawn, if we get another frenzy spawn. Otherwise, I'll just unpause it to check in or share some thoughts. But looking forward to Ixars pretty soon. Oh, what have we here? Another group member? What is he? He's a 48 Shadow Knight. Alright, so we're going to be grouping with some higher level characters, that's for sure. Let's hit him with a clarity. And let's see if a shade will land on him. I don't know if it will. It did. So we gave him a little extra AC as well. Okay, Feeble's clarity is dropping. And our own Innerdanos are good for now. Alright. Well, maybe now we can start picking up the speed. And maybe now I need to start thinking about charming. I also need to haste our new buddy here. And I'm thinking about giving him celerity, but I think augmentation's going to be good because I'm going to charm, and I'm going to try to charm a Zool Knight, which I think are a bit higher. And since we don't have heals, you know, I'm going to have to keep my mana up. Alright. Gonna pause it for now. Alright. Feeble, I literally just paused, but I got some news. Feeble is gonna go soon, but she says she's got 2 Necros and a Cleric incoming, which sounds like a good little group, you know? I totally forgot that I need to bust out my next level of charm, which is Cajoling Whispers. Invite this monk. Alright. There we go. He's going to pull one from farther away because he doesn't want to take from our camp. So we're going to get some XP grinding out here, it sounds like. And we might even pull off an FBSS. I doubt it, but it's possible. Okay, I got Controlling Whispers up. I'm going to call it Charm 2. So if I end up changing it out, I can change back without having to manually change again. Doing a little fear kiting, which is good since we don't really have heals right now. And I got plenty of bag space, so I am looting everything. I picked up a light burlap sack. Oh, that was another thing I should have mentioned. Right when I got down here, like right away, I was about to jump down in a safe hall, and someone's like, "Hey, anybody want this light burlap sack?" So I got it finally. I've been planning to come to this camp for a long time just to get it, and they're just giving it away like candy. Very nice. Gotta keep slow up, apparently. It's way too late on that one. Uh-oh, we're getting our butts kicked here. Wow, we are down to 34% HP. We need a rune, like yesterday, dude. Yesterday. We also need this cleric like yesterday. Ah, yes, I can bandage up a little bit. Look at that beautiful troll. Oh, looks like someone else bandaged us too. Okay. Should have let the monk's bandages do it. He would have shot me higher than I just shot myself right there. Alright, so we're gonna pause it. Hopefully we get a cleric here. Supposedly one's on the way. Alright, no cleric, but we got the necro. Alright, so we'll have a necro. Necro, cleric, mage, shadow knight, and monk. It's a pretty good group, all things considered. Alright, so the cleric's finally arriving. Name is Miracle. Probably should redo clarity while we're waiting. The SK is gonna go meet him up. So we ended up having a good little group going here. Alright, the cleric just arrived. Miracle. Another Mayhem member. My old guild. It's funny, I left my guild and I was thinking, oh man, I almost wish I had stayed in one so I could do exactly what we're doing now. Grab little groups here and there. But I just didn't really feel like I was much of a part of the guild. I never talked in guild chat. I hardly even looked at it. But I liked them. Alright, gonna pause until we get grooving. Alright, so we're getting cruising here. I still don't have a pet yet. But that's fine. We're re-breaking the frenzy room. And I'm slowing. Trying to help our cleric not have to expend too much. XP is not great. My XP meter says 17%, but we did sit waiting for the cleric to arrive for a good few minutes, so it's probably closer to 20, 22. Not great, not bad. About the same as what we were getting solo. A little bit worse, just slightly, like a couple percent an hour worse than what we were getting solo doing all 4 sisters in Butcherblock. But the chance of the loot is truly a wonderful thing. So, you know, hopefully we get lucky in that regard. Nightwatch got himself a full set of pinkasite. Which is pretty cool. I'm gonna have to put the... I want to put my channels over here. I don't know how to do that. I'll have to figure it out later. Too late to slow this guy, but I will anarchy him. That's what I'll do. Now how do I get my chat channel? Chat channel, there we go. There, now it'll go up where my tells are going, so. Because there's so much stuff going in that box, I'm missing some stuff. I need to... He's pulling the Dargol Knights outside of Sentinel. Alright. This is how it is for now, boys. I'm gonna try to stay in third person for you. Just tashing, slowing, and nuking. Why not? Because I've got full mana. Get him on the run. I'm looting everything because we're low on cash and I need money. Gotta feed them alts, you know? Okay, I'm gonna pause until we get a frenzy or I get a pet or something. Alright, so we got ourselves a Wand Ghoul Knight. He's a lower level pet, but it'll hopefully make him more manageable. Or not. Could get an immediate charm break. Just like that. And now I've got to set him to assist Arthas. Then I should slow. It's too late to slow this one. But we need to toss out some hastes. Arthas's haste has faded. We're getting a bit low on mana though. Alright, how's... Oh, Fool Jin's is almost up, but let's hit our pet next. Testing the new... Okay, there we go. That should do it. And we're getting a bit low on mana, but if we don't get charm breaks, we should be alright. XP per hour has dropped to 14. So, definitely not here for XP. Oh, busy, busy, busy. We gotta slow the sentinel. He's a named. Boom. 40 mana. And looks like we're needing some more buffage on ourselves at least. Let's see how... Okay. Need to rebuff the monk with haste. Oh, shoot. So busy. Was it grouping? Which spell set has augmentation? There we go. Oof. Dark Mail Gauntlets. Gauntlets would be nice for the ranger. Dex. And mana. Very nice for a ranger. We rolled a 53. We were promptly beaten by the Necro with a 59. Darn. You know, I got a pair of those, but I gave them to Nightwatch. Because that's his main dude. And I was happy to make his day. Twinking him out, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we're starting to recover our mana now. Kind of wish we had gotten a Zol Knight. The wand is a little low for us. The Zol would be doing a lot more damage, which would have been kind of cool, but it's whatevs, as they say. As the kids say these days, it's whatevs. Let's get a slow on this guy. And get a slow on this guy right now. Just get it out of the way. And look, there goes our mana again. All the way back down to 53. Just like that. A single pull. But hey, at least we're contributing pretty nicely. I mean, we are 42. I guess I still feel like such a lowbie because these guys are all so much higher than I am. Mostly, anyway. Miracle might be... She's 43. Okay. See, clarities are going to be dropping soon. It just never ends. The job of an enchanter never ends. Gonna slow this guy and probably get aggro doing so. Yep. But luckily they were able to steal it back, but I'm still not gonna sit down for a second. There we go. Alright, it's about time to toss some fresh clarities around. To Erdano. Miracle. And myself. There goes mana again. Load up the single charm. And instead of calm, we're gonna keep up, what do we keep up there? A nuke? The haste? Haste is gonna last for a bit of a while now. Pet health. He's got haste. He's good. What he does not have is Tash, interestingly enough. I'm just wondering how much damage the pet's actually doing, because he's doing okay, it looks like. He's not blowing me away. But yeah, he's landed some nice double hits around 70 sometimes. Yeah, it's definitely doing some decent damage in there. Definitely contributing. Look at this, guys. I'm sorry, I have nothing to say. It's just like one thing after another to do here. Oof. So we're going to do a controlled break on the pet since Tash and Mala has worn off. I'm casting Invis. Someone's gonna stun lock this guy, apparently. There we go. I'll mez him. Alright, now he's got malaise and also has Tash, bringing his magic resistance way down. We didn't have any problems with breaks before, and I doubt we will again now. And our mana is doing alright. There we go. Don't even need to slow this Zolby all night. Whoa, the monk here just hit 50. Wow, that is cool. That is cool. Fulgen just hit 50 here. Very nice. Alright, guys. Just gonna grind it out. I'll check in with you. We're getting near the end here, which will be pretty soon because it's gonna be time for bed soon. Alright, we're still grinding it out, but the XP, for whatever reason, seems to have picked up. I don't understand it, but I like it. We're getting, it says 23% per hour at the moment. I think we're just doing faster pulls. Got a good rhythm, I guess. I don't know. Maybe ever since we've had this group, it's actually been good XP and it's been compensating for our slow start and our wait time. So, doing good. 75% into our level. 43 is coming. 44 will be a big one where we get to quest another new Tash, get some new spells, a new nuke, and hopefully we'll open up maybe some special things like the hole or whatnot for us. Meanwhile, we will just continue doing our thing. Not slowing at the moment since we're a bit low on mana. Just gonna skip a couple mobs of slow. And we're only slowing pretty much Darkwool Knights now. If we got enough mana, we'll slow a Zol Knight. But things are dying pretty fast, so I think only Darkwool and above is really worth burning the slow on. Had a couple unlucky charm breaks in a row, but this guy seems to have calmed down a bit now. And, oh, looks like it's time to buff again. Alright, guys. Not a very long session. We got a rep already on the way, because I told them I got 20 or 30 more minutes, so if you want to start looking for a rep, they did. They found one right away. Which is nice. I'd rather keep the groove going, even if that means me getting out of the group a little earlier than maybe I'd absolutely have to. Kind of like that too. Anyway, got probably a decent amount of stuff to sell. I got 2 Moonstone rings, which is funny because I just bought 2. Literally like a day or 2 ago. I'm sorry. Just trying to like not chew the gum when the video is recording, but let's be honest, that's not really going to happen too much. So yeah, unfortunately we didn't get any belts, but we did get at least 2 of the frenzied ghouls to even pop, because last time we were here we didn't even get that far. So I'm happy about that. Just to even see the mob itself like make an appearance was very gratifying. Very gratifying. And the Moonstone Rings, I think I must have some alt that could use those. Let me think. We've got the Wizard, he's got the rings now. I mean, the Enchanter could probably ditch HP and go for extra mana at this point, I think. At least this Clawed Knuckle Ring. Yeah, let's do that and get a little extra strength while we're at it. Alright. So we just bumped up our mana by 30. That's good. And got some AFKs, even though we have a pop in the room that we're trying to hunt. But whatever. Well, this is interesting. Apparently, there's a necromancer in here who's invisible. Sakuro. And why would he be invisible against living mobs unless he didn't want us to see him? And why is he sitting in the frenzy room when we're here? So we're thinking his plan is to try to jack our... Oh, he's not invis. I could see him and click on him. Okay. So maybe he's just going AFK there, hoping to come and see when Frenzy's open. I thought he was invis because I couldn't see him. In which case, it makes me more suspicious, like he's probably going to try to jack our camp. I mean, not the camp itself. Try to jack a frenzied ghoul. You know, blast it down and get all the credit for it. But again, just like in Classics video, paranoid thinking. His friends were always leaping to paranoid thinking. But in my defense, I did think that he was invis versus living here in purely undead mob zone. So if given that impression being factored in, I think my paranoia is justified, if that had been true. And some of my group members are still a little paranoid about it, which I guess is understandable. But I don't think they should be. I don't think stuff like that's happening on this server as much as it does on live. P99 in this server, they just don't have that kind of stuff going on as much. But it looks like we're not gonna be in time to slow this guy. And it looks like also we need to throw up some haste. So yeah, the group's discussing it right now. They're like, do you think he's going to try to track the kill? And I said, well, I don't think so, but I suppose it's possible. And someone's like, the old first to engage, and someone else is like, no, this is a dungeon. It's not first to engage here. It's not like that here. Which I believe is quite trio. Gosh. Seems like this one spell I need is the one spell I unmend in order to do some buff or some other thing. In this case, throw a shade onto the tank. Which did not even take hold, so whatever. He's got his own AC buffs that are better, I think. Okay, we're gonna hit him with a slow and a stun and back off. Because I knew the slow was gonna get us aggro. He resisted the stun. Darn it. But yeah, there we go. Now wait another second and then sit down. We need to rehaste the pet. It never ends, my friends. It never ends. Another light burlap sack rotting. Really cool. When I was down here with Marrow the first time, when everybody was getting the legacies before we knew that they were gonna have no drop versions, and everybody thought they had to get it now or else, basically, right? Those were really hard to get. They would take forever to drop, and everybody was after them. Now that they're, you know, legacy, or not legacy, now that they're lore, and everybody's gotten them, people are letting them rot. So I was really happy to grab one for myself. So Mianna's got the bag situation like on lockdown. I mean, we got the 100% weight reduction box of Abukar. We got the Sewn Evil Eye 70 and the Light Relax App 65, and then also the Lionhide backpack, which does 35%. Like, we've got 4 weight reduction bags and significant weight reduction bags as well. So we're about to hit 80% into our level. This frog is really angry at me, but I don't mind. He's gonna die anyway. And my rep is here. Gonna break the pet, which I literally just hasted. But I can slow him. He's a wand knight. He's dead anyway. Alright, there we go. Get my back my stun whip, and there we go. So, now we're out of here. I'm going to head over to Safe Hall and camp out there, but that's going to do it, guys. Catch you in the next video.